If you're tired of low limit business credit card approvals or you're just tired of getting denied, watch the entire video. I'm going to give you insights into getting high limit business credit card approvals with some approvals we got for our clients. So I think this video will definitely help you. Watch the entire video. All right, let's get straight to it. So, how to get high limit business credit cards. As y'all may know, I've been talking about it. People have probably been talking about it. The banks are getting tighter and tighter and tighter. So, you got to make sure everything is on point. So, this is a screenshot with one of my BRMs at Citizens Bank. I got a couple BRMs. This is particularly for a Florida client. So, I got Florida, I got New York as well. So, if you're in those areas, book a call below. We can most likely help you get that high limit approval. So she was just saying she wanted to check on the status and they got approved 35K. So I said, okay, cool. That's two for the day so far. That's 70K in approvals. To be transparent, we wanted to put four people through that day. This was last Friday. We wanted to put people through. Today is as I'm recording, it's actually Saturday as I'm recording. So this is the next day. But that's irrelevant. So we wanted to put four people through, but we weren't able to put the fourth person through. But just from talking to her, she told me that, it looks like it should be straight and good to go, and they should get approved. So that would bring it up to, just for citizens, I would bring those three clients up to 105K because one person did get denied, just to be transparent. And we didn't get the adverse action letter yet, but what I will say is it's probably a skinny profile. So that's one piece of advice I would let y'all know. Again, do not have a skinny profile. And I think it might have been like an old ass late payment from maybe like 2017 or something. But keep that in mind. Everything got to be on point. So I just made a post of this on my IG, and then I made a post here on YouTube, and somebody sounded like they were confused. So I was like, let me just drop a video for clarity. For any haters as well, this is a screenshot there of the approvals. If you're saying, oh, preliminary approval, the reason why she's saying that I'll put the driver's license in is because that's what she does after the screen, and then it becomes like the full approval. So yeah, that's one of the approvals, but it was two approvals, like I said. So two approvals. So just some data points. One of the businesses was luxury kitchen design, and then the other one was consulting. Both were at least 2 years old. I will say one of them literally just turned 2 years. I think it was like January 5th, 2023 or something. And then both of their credit scores were above 740. They had good data points, good amount of accounts. So, like I said, the person that did get denied, she got denied because of the skinny profile. I was already like, I didn't want to take it, but when we get on these calls, sometimes people are just so hungry to get to the money. We got to show them that they're going to get denied. The bank relationship manager doesn't mean that, like, if you have a bad profile or if you have a skinny profile, it's just going to be guaranteed, right? So just keep that in mind. Like, even when you're working with someone else, if you're working with us and all of that, we make something that's already good better, right? So whereas somebody might get a $20,000 approval going online by themselves, and then if you come with us, maybe we get you 40, 50,000, so it's just one of those things because the process is looking at this sheet. I'll basically send this to the clients and have them fill it out. So those clients that got approved, the one client that didn't get approved, the one client we're going to process on Monday that's most likely going to get approved, basically they all filled out this document. So this makes the streamlined process easy for my bank relationship manager. So just everything just go smooth that way, right? So yeah, I just wanted to show y'all this sheet just to kind of let y'all know, just insight into the back office of what goes on. Because when I made the post, when I made the screenshot, there were a lot of questions, as far as the process, as far as wanting to work with us. I'll leave a link in the description if you're in Florida, if you're in New York. Yeah, we got bank relation managers over there. So yeah, one important thing too is NAICS code, right? So I know a lot of people are talking about consulting is the best NAICS code and things like that, but this is the thing, and I was speaking about this with one of my clients. The thing about the NACES code, even though business consulting is low risk, you've got to think that there's a certain amount of money that they're going to be able to loan to these certain NACES codes. So even though it's low risk, everybody's running over to it. So now you can make the argument like, damn, it's kind of juggling almost like high risk in a sense. So just be aware of that too, as lending and things are changing. And yeah, I just wanted to show y'all that, and I'll exit out of this sheet just to give y'all a look into the back office. I just made like a I made a new new document, just kind of cloned what we're already working on. So this is kind of basically looking like what both of those clients where they're at right now, essentially. So what we'll do is we'll just update the sheet. Okay, decision, $35,000 approval. We operate off a 10% situation. So because they just got approved, obviously they don't have their card yet. So we just mark it over there, right? And then in the notes, the BRM processed it. And this is a shared thing that I have with my team. So if I'm not updating it, they can go ahead and update it as well. So we know that I color code it to know that $3,500 is going to be due for that client. $3,500 is going to be due for the other client. The client we most likely about to get approved for on Monday, maybe 3,500 or 5,000 will be due for them as well. So I just make a customized thing. This is for you if you're doing your funding for yourself or if you're doing it for clients, right? So obviously one of my main things I like as well, Chase Bank. So kind of same thing like how I showed y'all the sheet with Citizens Bank. We have a sheet with Chase. If you're in my 10K program, you already know about that sheet. But anyways, they fill it out, get it over to the BRM, submit it through DocuSign, and then the process goes from there. So we submitted Chase as well. Remember, this is a Florida client. Just wanted to highlight that to y'all. So if you're living in Florida, we may be able to get you similar results depending on your credit. I'm not making any guarantees, right? This is why it's a success fee, right? Because we the whole game is stacking the odds in our favor. So I made a previous video talking about BMOs. I think it's Easy Barriers program where you could have a 617 score. So that was a different conversation I had with different BRM. So one thing I'm thinking about is taking these two clients in particular also to BMO so they can go get, some decent limit. And if we wanted to do the Easy Barriers program, we understand that they can loan up to 30% of sales and based off of the revenue that those clients are making, it'll be easy to get get a good bag from that, 50,000 and go from there. And then Fifth Third, I have a BRM over there as well. So the way that she does it, she would hop on a phone and then they're just looking at the same thing as far as what banks would typically look for as far as for the line of credit. It goes up to 100K. It'll be a phone call about 1 hour. Within 72 hours, they should get a response and then the process goes from there. So that's kind of what I'm thinking as well. So I would encourage y'all that are doing your own funding or if you're doing it as a business, create documents and create a customized plan for your clients, right? Because I know anytime I got Florida clients, okay, cool. Citizens Bank is a no-brainer. If anyone's located anywhere, you should be going to Chase Bank for sure, right? Obviously, Amex over there as well. PNC is a relationship bank, so if someone got PNC, that's cool. The thing with Fifth Third, they got to have at least, it's got to be 90 days before they get the business credit card. They're very relationship based as well. So Fifth Third, when I'm speaking with my clients, I'm letting them know that's a line of credit situation because you can get the line of credit immediately. If you're not banking with Fifth Third, the thing is they're just going to say you need to have 3 to 4 months of bank statements from your business checking account, whatever bank you're banking at. So keep that in mind as well. So Florida as well. Okay, cool. I could take them to BMO, right? I know that my people that's in Tampa area, they can go drive over here, right? My guys in, I don't live in Florida, so don't mind me if I'm getting it wrong. I think it's Port Charlotte is where my guys at. But yeah, so I just say that to say these are things you can do as far as getting these high limit business credit card approvals. It definitely helps to work with the bank relationship managers. Is it mandatory? Is it the only way you're going to get approved? No, I would be lying if I said that, right? But it helps when you work with somebody that does work in the bank. So that's what's going on. And I wanted to just go over the conversation my Citizens BRM and I had as far as the prohibited industries so that y'all can just make sure you stay away from there. I think most of y'all would not be there anyway. So restricted and prohibited. So prohibited means that they're not going to do it at all. Restricted kind of sounds like they could be used interchangeably, but the difference is that restricted just means that they might not loan out to you, but it's possible. It's just that it'll be like low limit, you know. So keep that in mind. So prohibited industries. Non-owner occupied commercial real estate, including investment real estate, lessors of real estate, operations, etc., real estate developers, all that. Y'all can read insurance carriers, financial institutions, gambling, you know what I'm saying? Vaping, marijuana dispensaries, and then some restricted industries, as you can see right there. You can get loaned out, but it's just that is it's likely going to be less than different industries. So new used car dealers, boat, motorcycle, etc., food and beverage stores. Y'all can pause the video as you need to. I don't want to make the video too long. So, NAICS codes, if you know about NAICS codes, if you don't know about them, it goes in different tiers. There's preferred industry, so quick approval, better financing terms. There's normal risk industries, it's going to be normal underwriting. When you're working with when you're working with a good bank relationship manager, typically they're going to have a relationship with the underwriter. So they're not going to be the one that's doing the underwriting, but they will have a relationship with the underwriter. So that's why when I have my clients fill out that sheet, whether it's Citizens or Chase or however we go about it, it just gives more of a story for the bank relationship manager to sell to the underwriter, right? It's not anything that's like illegal, obviously. It's just like relationships are just important. If I would encourage y'all, if y'all haven't read the book Who Not How, it basically talks about the importance of figuring out the who versus how something's going to happen. So when we talk about these high limit business credit card approvals, I would encourage y'all to figure out who are the who's that I need. The who's that I need meaning, okay, what bank reps can I connect with, right? The who's meaning, okay, I'm watching this video of Michael. He's giving me all of this game and all that. Maybe I should just work with him. Maybe I should just work with his company, right? So do your due diligence, you know what I'm saying? So normal risk will be normal underwriting. High risk industries, going to be additional documentation. And then, prohibited industries, obviously, they're not going to lend, right? Restricted is just going to be a little bit more, it's like high risk. So, yeah, keep that in mind. I hope this video brought y'all value. Like I said, if you can get relationships, if you can get relationships, this okay. These are the choices you got. You can take the time to build up the relationships and go get them, figure out through trial and error how to fill out the application in a way that's attractive to the banks, or you could work with someone like myself who's already been doing this. We're in our 50th year in business. I've been doing this since 2021. You know what I'm saying? And as time goes on, you get better. And as this is my 50th year in business, I'm seeing how things are changing more than they've ever changed in my entire career. You know what I'm saying? So I think right now, more than ever, it's the best time to work with somebody that already has these relationships. So if you're gonna try to do it yourself, I'm not saying you can't do that. Get you a relationship with Chase, your relationship. My computer about to die. I'm about to end the video though. Get your relationship with Chase, get your relationship with Citizens, and just get you as many relationships as possible. But with that being said, hopefully this video helped. Make sure y'all continue watching the videos. If this was helpful, y'all have a blessed one.